Stop trying to find your passion. We sit here whole day thinking that first we need to find out our passion so that we can become successful in life. The only reason that we think we are not successful is because we tell ourselves that once we find our passion, then we'll become great in life and we'll do anything we want. But the truth is, you don't find your passion sitting on bed. You become good at something and that becomes your passion. So initially I used to think that since I'm doing electronics in my college, so I used to think that this is not for me and I'm not never going to be pursuing anything in it. And even though that hasn't changed, but because of this mindset that this is not for me and I'm not interested in it, I never really tried to understand or study deeply on the subject. But once I did that for only one subject in this semester, I was able to really understand the subject and I really found it interesting. Not because suddenly now I had forced myself to believe that it is my passion, but at least I gave it a try. So you should do that too. Give it a try. Give any field, any subject that you think has scope in future and you also think that you have a little bit of interest in it, at least try to force yourself to understand it. I know that it is hard to force yourself doing something that you don't really like, but I learned that subject. I was able to know what is going on, and suddenly, once I understood that, it became so interesting to me that I was thinking to make a video teaching that subject. How crazy is that? Because I used to think that this is never for me and I used to avoid it as much as possible. But one thing that I can tell you for sure is that stop trying to find your passion, because you don't find your passion just by doing nothing. The only way for you to achieve anything in life is by giving a lot of things try, and that try should be very honest and it should be fully focused without any mindset of or thought of that this is not for me or anything like that. So give it a try and you'll become good at it.